guys, and welcome to another Monday mashup. I'm going to review two face products today that are brand new, but I'm really going to focus in on the foundation because I'm a little bit obsessed with it and I've been using it for the last week. Ever since I got it, I haven't stopped using it, and I think it just leaves a beautiful finish, and it is probably the closest foundation that I've actually found to my skin color. So it's not too dark, it's not too yellow, it's not too red, it's none of those things. It's actually perfect in comparison to a lot of the other colors that I have. And I think it's also because I haven't really been self-tanning my face as often. I probably should do that later today, but this color is so good and I love how beautiful it makes my skin look without making it feel super heavy and cakey and all of that. So I'm just kind of finishing up the rest of my skincare right now, and I will then just get right into the foundation, but I just wanted to do a little skincare action. Little vitamin C. This is the Barbara Sturm Glow Drops. I popped them out and I was like, I have to use this because I actually bought this product myself and I can't just let it go bad in my drawers. Nice rainy day. I love a rainy day. Okay, now the first step of this is actually a foundation base, which is a moisturizer. So we're going to be talking about the new Bobbi Brown Foundation, and this is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which is basically a moisturizer, but it does have a little bit of this emollient texture to it, which feels very primer-like, and it, I think, holds this entire foundation very well and kind of keeps it on the skin for longer because it just makes it look flawless without looking cakey. Yeah, it's just nice and hydrating. It's kind of that perfect consistency. Not too thick, but definitely on the thicker side, but I just think it gives you that beautiful base. It smells really nice and fresh. We love a good smelling product. Or one with no scent, just as long as it doesn't smell bad, like that one product I told you guys over on stories. I cannot deal with that kind of smell. First, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer. People who love The Ordinary are like ride or die fanatics about the brand. I love them as well. I think that it's really nice that there is something that's so much more attainable and affordable for everyone. You can find them at Sephora, at Ulta. You can shop online, obviously, but there's just something really good about their face products. And they had launched the foundation and then also the tinted serum. Both were really good. I personally preferred the foundation just because it gave a little bit more coverage. And I've been testing out this concealer. I don't know if the shade is right for me. I think it might be a little too light, and I did get a couple shades, but this is, if I remember correctly, I don't know what shade it is actually. I'm probably just missing it. I'll let you know if I can find it. I don't know why I can't see it. Sometimes, oh, there it is. It's just too neutral. So it's a light, medium, neutral. And I just kind of put this under my eyes. It is super brightening. It's very lightweight. I was surprised by that because I did kind of expect it to be a little bit thicker. but it feels super lightweight, like I'm not even putting something on. And this is a lot of concealer because I do want you to see the difference. I like one that is brightening and it is a couple shades lighter. I think that concealer should typically be 1 to 2 shades lighter than the actual color of your foundation, because you want this area where you're putting the concealer, if it's going under your eyes and you have darker under eyes, you want it to be a little bit brighter than the rest of your face. And you can really see, I used a lot so you could see the difference, but it does such a good job. And I also have really intense like blue-green veins on the inside of my eye. I want to lather this stuff all over it. It does a really nice job of actually covering it up so you can't see it quite as much. And I think that it is because it is so brightening. I will say after using this for a few days, it is a really nice primer for eyeshadow, which is also a bonus. And I like to put it kind of on my nose as well because this bad boy gets so red, especially in the winter time. But you can just see how brightening, like look at this coverage, okay? See the concealer over here, nothing over here. This coverage is insane. And I did not use that much. I didn't think I used that much. I used more than I typically would, but it wasn't a crazy amount. So a little bit goes a long way. That's why this package is really tiny. You're getting a small amount of it. It's only 8 milliliters, but that will last you quite a bit of time given how much goes such a far way. Does that make sense? How much goes such a far way? It's just such a huge difference. Lightweight formulation. I'm loving this so far. And it's been a couple days and it is so affordable. It's like, just get a couple and figure out what your shade is, and if one of them isn't the perfect shade, mix a couple, work with it. I just think they do such a good job. See, this was obviously much more in line with the amount I should have used. Super easy, blends in beautifully. You guys know I'm a sponge girl. I almost said beauty blender and then I was like, this is not a beauty blender, it's a beauty sponge. But you could honestly even use this as a foundation. It's so lightweight and it does so much. And you see I like to focus in on that inner corner to get those blue veins covered up. It does an impeccable job at this, okay? I am amazed at how it covers up those blue veins. And the under eyes are so much brighter now. I mean, hello. I love this stuff. I'll have a link for you guys to grab it if you would like. Again, mine was the shade Too Natural. What I'm talking about is the new Bobbi Brown Skin Long Wear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15, full cover, oil-free shine. I've always been a foundation lover. I actually have a lot of foundations. Some of them are probably expired by now, but I love testing the formulation of this because I like something that's going to be a little bit lightweight, but it's going to cover up redness. It's going to cover up scars, any sort of fine lines, and kind of fill those in. It just makes your skin look beautiful. It's like you, but better. But I don't like something that's super thick like the stereotypical MAC Cosmetics foundation that we've all had over the years. And it just felt like your skin was suffocating because that formula is so thick and heavy. And God forbid it is like 115 degrees outside, your face just starts to melt. You start to look like the Joker after a couple hours because you're sweating. It's all starting to kind of run down. This is not like that at all. It is such a good lightweight formulation. And I'm gonna have to show you somehow a close-up of my skin because I'm just in awe of how beautiful this makes everything look, and it just fills it in perfectly. Now, in terms of the shade, this particular one is Warm Beige 3.5. I do like that it has SPF in it. Of course, that's a nice little bonus. You still apply sunscreen though if you're going to be outside for longer than 15 minutes. You're still going to want to apply something else underneath. But it is such a nice coverage. And I think, like I said, the shade match for me is like, wow. It's just like this really nice, flawless, your skin but better. And this has been my combo lately, 2 new products. I've just been rocking this for the last week. It's so good. It's not over the top makeup, okay? It just looks really nice and natural, feels super lightweight, and we're gonna do little check-ins like we did last time. It is 12:48 at the minute. We're gonna do a couple check-ins later in the day so I can show you more close-ups, but I'm just amazed by this. I just think it looks so nice. It covers up all the redness. It really just makes me feel like it is a nice natural, almost feels like a BB cream, you know? Because when you think of foundation, you typically think it's gonna be like super heavy, it's not gonna come off, it's gonna feel thick and cakey. This is not that at all. So I am just in awe. You can really see it just kind of covered everything up. And one other tip, I do like to get kind of in the crevice of the nose because there is like little crevices in there. So I like to make sure that the sponge gets all the inner corners because there is always so much redness around the nose. It's typically hormonal and it just makes it way more red. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and I just think it's such a flawless look. I can't stop saying it because I was just in awe. I was not expecting to enjoy this foundation as much as I did. But it looks really nice, really clean, not cakey at all. So we're gonna do a couple check-ins today. I'm gonna finish a little bit more of my makeup right now. I'm testing out another new product. I've actually been using one. I had this posted in one of my reels. This is Deck of Scarlet, and this was the shade Smashed Crystal. Really beautiful metallic shades. This is so up my alley. I can't even explain. When I saw these, I was just like, who sent these to me and how do they know me? So this one I'm going to do today, it's all of the lights. So you do use your finger, and I have lost one of my nails. One of these popped off, so I'm going to get them done this week. This was my holiday nails, if you guys remember. But what you do is you just dip your finger gently, and you can, depending on how you want this to look, you can do more of the gold foil look and just kind of press on your lid. Or if you just want kind of more of a metallic swipe, you can just run it on your eye. And that's what I have done. I've just kind of swiped it all over my eye. I'm gonna try the press method today and see what that looks like. This color is beautiful. It's iridescent. It reminds me of one of my favorite Urban Decay colors that they did a long time ago that has like that pearlescent element to it. So we're just gonna press. That is so nice. This is seriously like I said, I was so excited. I love metallic-y, shimmery shades. I'm so not a matte eyeshadow person at all whatsoever. I love something like this. See, I can wear color when it's like metallic-y and shimmery like this. It's so much more fun. And this just reminds me of EDM, EDC, all the electronic events. It's really nice. And it's super quick too. It just kind of transfers really quickly. You press. So easy. I will say it's easy and nice that the nail fell off of this one, because sometimes when you have the longer nail, it's hard to get your actual finger into the jar. Okay. Lovely. Just gonna get this off my finger and then just kind of touch up around the eyes. I just am in awe of the face products. Okay, so it is 12:53 now, almost 1 o'clock. I'll just start checking in with you guys maybe in an hour or two and then just show you how everything's looking. This is supposed to be oil control, so we just want to make sure that it does not have too much shine as the day goes on. Okay guys, quick check-in. It is 3:19 now. Skin is looking really nice. There is a little bit of oiliness. I haven't really been doing too much, just chilling and working on my laptop. But it's got a nice little glow, nice sheen. Still feels super lightweight and like there is nothing on my skin. I just love this foundation. I actually forgot that I was wearing it until I was like, I should probably go do a quick check-in. But it's still looking really nice, really good coverage. I've even rubbed my nose a few times and it's still looking pretty good. I've just got the redness right here on the tip that just never goes away. It's like Rudolph's little red spot, you know. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Almost 2 hours into it. And yeah, I'll check in a little bit. Okay, it is now 6:12, so I've had this on for 5.5 hours because I kind of started putting it on around 12:30 if I remember correctly, and I was done closer to 1. But it's looking good. We don't really have much shine. There's just like, you know, the highlight here. It's looking really good. It stayed in place. Still feels lightweight, and when I touch it, it doesn't feel heavy. So I think this has just been a huge win for me, and I've been really surprised after wearing this for a couple of hours, seeing this on my skin. I'm like, oh wow. Because I always kind of forget that I have it on because it is so lightweight. But this has been truly a rockstar product. I will have a link to it in the little description box below, and I'll have a link to the Ordinary concealer as well. It has stayed up really well, and it's not caking. It hasn't really like done anything with my fine lines in that under eye area. The mascara is a little messy, and this bottom lash area does get a little bit of mascara, but that's not the concealer's fault. So for me personally, the foundation and the concealer are absolute wins. Highly recommend if you're looking or in the market for a foundation or some kind of face base. And of course the concealer is super affordable because it is the Ordinary. In terms of the face base that goes with the foundation, I think it's really good. I don't think you absolutely need it, but I think that there is some kind of magic that keeps this foundation together a little bit better because of the face base. So you kind of make that decision at your own discretion. I like it in terms of it being a moisturizer. It has a really nice medium consistency, but this foundation is just the star of the show. I've been really impressed, and trust me, I have literally like 70, I'm not even exaggerating, it's like 70 foundations that I need to talk about. I should just do like a foundation video, just talk through each formulation. But honestly, this is a really good one, brand new on the market, just launched with Bobbi Brown. Again, I will include links to everything. And if you have other questions, if you guys want me to get into more specifics in the video, let me know. I'll have the price point of the foundation in the description box, but you can always just click the link and head over and check it out for yourself, see what shade you would be. And again, I think my shade is pretty spot on. This is Warm Beige, which is 3.5. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys are enjoying being here over on YouTube. I know it has been a change, but welcome. It's really nice to have all these videos in a place where they can be searched. So for example, if somebody tries to search a video on this foundation in a week from now, in a month from now, in a year from now, they will be able to find this video, whereas over on Instagram, it's just not possible. So a lot of the content I created, actually not all, or all of the content I created last year on IGTV is no longer searchable. There's no way to find it. So people will often ask me questions about products, and they'll say something along the lines of, oh, I feel like you did an IGTV about this, but I can't find it, which is really annoying because you created the content, you did the review, you have it on the platform, but there's just no way to find it easily. So with that, I moved everything over here, so I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I'm kind of still getting used to the horizontal, going back to horizontal and not just having vertical. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts on the foundation. What is your favorite foundation? I always love to test more. Not that I need to buy any more foundation, but I have a makeup beauty obsession, I would say. I'll talk to you guys in just a couple days' time with another video on Thursday. Bye.